Hey, Fragrance Family, I'm Daver.
And I'm Cy.
And we're the Fragrance Bros. Coming at you again with guest host Cy from Frag Boy Stewie. How are you doing, Cy?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
Doing great. Great to have you on again. And today we are reviewing, or I'm re-reviewing, Creed Green Irish Tweed. Alright, so let's get straight to it. Date introduced is 1985. It's classified as a woody floral musk. Notes are iris, lemon verbena, violet leaves, sandalwood, and ambergris. Now, Cy, what do you get of longevity out of this?
I get really good longevity out of this, 12 plus hours.
Mine might not be as good as yours. But
whatever happened to your Hulk skin?
That's right. But it's really good. I get almost in the same range. So excellent for me. Probably about 10 hours, maybe a little bit more, maybe into 11, 12.
That's good. I would have been amazed if you said like 6 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
It's a bad batch, man.
Well, let's not go there.
That's right. What about projection?
Projection's really good as well. Almost for the first 4 hours, I get pretty good projection. It's pretty strong. For being a fresh green fragrance, it's actually really strong. And I love that about this fragrance.
Yeah, it's excellent on me as well. One of my strongest fragrances, I think. And I think that says a lot, especially for a fresh fragrance. You're right. Whenever I wear it, I do my typical normal sprays. It just seems like it's like going out beyond arm's length in both directions. Like it is so loud. And so for that reason, sometimes I'll even spray just a little bit less than I normally do because it is pretty strong. But yeah, excellent projection on me. Season this is great for spring and great for summer and great for day mostly. Purpose, I would say this is great for casual, great for work. I think this can work on a date, and I think this can work on formal occasions. All right, so Cy, what does this remind you of?
Well, let me tell you a little story here. So back when I was in Alabama, going to the University of Alabama, Roll Tide, by the way. I know you're a War Eagle fan, but
I'll let it slide.
So anyway, I was a college student, so I couldn't afford Green Irish Tweed. I made it happen with Cool Water, and this reminds me a lot of Cool Water. I know Cool Water is kind of a rip-off of this fragrance, but I used to wear that, and I have a lot of memories associated with the scent of Cool Water. A lot of, just a lot of, college memories, really. So pretty much most of the good ones, except for exams and all that crap, right?
Yeah.
Beyond that, it's a really, it just has all these memories in my head with that scent. So Green Irish Tweed just takes it up another level. And so for me, Green Irish Tweed is pretty much like a vault scent, a Hall of Fame scent, because I have so many of those memories, especially from my very first time in the U.S. when I'm trying to understand a whole bunch of these the culture shocks and all of these, right? So it's just a song for me. It's a beautiful melody to my nose.
I totally agree. It is a fantastic fragrance. I have a review of this. It's one of my first reviews with Jeremy, actually, with Jer. And so I'll have a link down below to that where you can go and check it out. Overall, I think it's a really good review. And I think I still mostly agree with a lot of the things I said in that review. But I wanted to do an updated review of this, mostly because of the context in which I reviewed it that first time. The number one comment that I get on that old review of Green Irish Tweed is comments about my context of comparing it to Cool Water. And I think I really did the review a disservice doing that, because I don't think that I really needed to compare it to Cool Water. I think I should have just judged it by itself. And for one, I think it is so much better than Cool Water. It's just an elevated version of that. It's beautiful. The way it opens very soapy and green and really clean. And it has 3 distinct phases. The first phase has that verbena, and you smell the iris. The second phase, you definitely get the violet leaves and the iris, and has a little bit of that metallic note. And I get violet flower as well, though that's not listed in there. There's definitely a strong violet smell here somewhere. And then the third phase is definitely the sandalwood and ambergris, still mixed with a little bit of that clean green component, and the dry down is heavenly. And I love the dry down of this. Every phase is just wonderful. I love the opening. It kind of has almost like a beachy smell too. Love the mid, love the dry down with that fuzziness and warmth. It's just really, really great.
Such a great composition. Yeah, these are, this is one of those scents that just never dies, Yeah. It's a priceless composition.
Absolutely. And let's talk about that real quick. This was made in 1985.
I know, I wasn't even born.
1985, that's a long time for fragrances. For a fragrance to last this long and still be so modern and relevant and just wonderful, it really is a timeless creation. In the Creed world, everything gets eclipsed by Aventus. Aventus is like Creed's baby, and it's their monster for hype and everything.
Yeah.
But Aventus is very, very modern and is very, very new. I don't know if it will last the test of time. Maybe it will. Green Irish Tweed, to me, is a much better fragrance than Aventus, even though I love Aventus. But personally, I adore Green Irish Tweed, and I think it is immensely better. It really is, as you said, a timeless creation.
The way I look at it, the spectrum of fragrances, there's a, I'm sorry, but I have to say this, there's Invictus, and then there are bad fragrances on top, and then there are good fragrances, and then there are masterpieces. Yeah. I would probably say Aventus falls like in the limbo between good fragrance and masterpiece. Green Irish Tweed is not just a masterpiece, it's a level beyond that. I'm going to call that legendary.
I can definitely see what you're saying. It's proven itself as being great. The story goes this was made for Cary Grant, and I don't know if that's true or not. The stories with Creed are always...
Yeah, I was going to say that, yeah.
But this is a very quiet, confident, manly scent. I love this scent because to me, this is the scent that I want my kids to remember me by. Now, what about compliments? Did you give me any compliments with this?
No. I'm just kidding, of course. Oh, man. I mean, this does get me compliments, but the thing is, the only season that I really wear this in is the springtime, so most of my compliments happen during that time. Also, I don't really wear this in casual scenarios a lot. I wear this when I go to work, so people there know that I smell different every day because I can experiment with fragrances. So they've stopped complimenting me.
Oh yeah.
And so, but then I did get quite a few compliments back when I initially was wearing Green Irish Tweed. But occasionally it gets me compliments too, especially in just like, I don't know, like suit and tie kind of events, some formal events sometimes. This one goes really well with that on my skin. So I do get a little bit of compliments there. But yeah, compliment factor, I would say, I don't know, between average and above average for me.
I do get a lot of compliments with this. This is one of my most complimented scents that I wear. It also might be that I just wear this a lot. I do wear this a lot. So, but I get some of the best compliments from like complete strangers, and people that are wanting me to like walk by them a second time or stuff like that. So a lot of them are really over the top, but I mean, it's one of those fragrances. It's just really, really good. So yeah, compliment factor is really high. Unfortunately, my wife does not really like this fragrance. I think mostly because it's so strong. I've talked a lot about this, but my wife doesn't really like strong fragrances. She likes more quiet fragrances. So this is one of my stronger ones, especially for a fresher scent. And she doesn't really like it a lot when I wear it. But she never says I stink. So I think it's one of those ones where it's like she can live with it, and I'm fine with that too. Bang for buck, this is $160 on FragranceNet for a 4 ounce, 120 ml. And although it's high in comparison to a typical designer scent, this is worth every penny. But this is a great value. It is a wonderful scent, lasts forever, projects really well, and is a timeless classic that will make you smell just amazing.
Bang for the buck, like $160 for 120 ml. I would say that's a steal. in my opinion, this should be worth more than that. Like, like I would say 300, 320, twice as much.
Yeah.
I would pay.
I would too. I would too. So final rating, what do you give this, Si?
I'm gonna give this a 12 out of 10. This is just good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this an equal 6 out of 5.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, I mean, I'm gonna obviously give it my highest score.
Yeah.
Love this scent. It is just a legendary scent, as you said. It is a wonderful, timeless, clean, fresh scent that is unique. I mean, besides it smelling similar to Cool Water, there's really no fragrances out there that smell similar to it. And also, too, especially nowadays, I don't really run into many people who wear Cool Water, one, and two, who even know what Cool Water is. So Cool Water, it seems, has seen its day pass. But for whatever reason, Green Irish Tweed still stays relevant. And for that, it's just an incredible scent. So that's all we have. Have you tried Green Irish Tweed? Let us know in the comments down below. Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let us know. And of course, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. We'll love you for it. And I'll have a link down below to Si's channel, Frag Boy Stewie, where you can go and like and subscribe to him as well. Thanks again, Si, for coming on. Always appreciate it.
Oh, thanks a lot. Especially Green Irish Tweed. I was like, heck yeah, I'm doing this.
Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time. We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye.
Adios.